Hello again, welcome back to LilyLuLou. My name's Karen. If you haven't been here before, welcome, and if you're a returning visitor, welcome back. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Now this section, this group of videos I'm going to be recording now. It's the second half of September, but I won't be uploading these videos until after the 4th of October, because this is I'm going to be filming making my daughter's 21st birthday journal, but I'm not going to upload the videos until after her birthday, so that she will have had the journal and seen it, and won't have had the surprise spoilt. I don't think she watches my channel. I know my middle daughter does, but I don't think my youngest does. But just in case, I'm going to not upload this till after her birthday. So, you know, I've been talking about starting this journal for weeks now, and I kept changing my mind, and I was driving myself mad. I'm not usually that indecisive. I might and a bit, but then I make a decision and I just go with it. Well, I've made a decision about this journal about 4 times and then changed my mind. So I've now gone back to my original plan. It's going to be a Winnie the Pooh journal. And that was the first theme I decided I was going to do, and then I literally dismissed it out of hand straight away because I thought that's not suitable for a 21st. But she still comes home with Winnie the Pooh stuff. She went and bought a Winnie the Pooh pencil case this week. So I said to her, "Are you ever going to be too old for Winnie the Pooh?" She went, "No." So I thought, right then, I'm going back to plan A. So I've got this very old copy of Winnie the Pooh. I think this is from 1945. It's torn, it's been scribbled on, it's been coloured in, it's seen a lot of love. So I have taken it, it was falling apart anyway, but I've finished the job and taken it apart. So I'm going to be using this, and I had almost started, I've taken this out, I've got something in mind for that, and I thought, no, I need to film this, so I've paused, and I thought I will just show you today what I'm going to be doing and what I'm using. So yeah, I've got this book. We've probably got several copies of the Winnie the Pooh books, if I need any more, but I thought I would just use this one because it is very well loved, so I don't feel so bad about tearing things out and ripping out. And what I'm going to do with this is going to be on something. I'm going to put that in a frame and cut that bit out, so that's why that's out. So as you can see, then the other thing I'm going to be using in this is my lovely blue papers that I received from Pam at Vintage Papers Corner on Instagram. I did do an unboxing of this quite a while ago now, probably a couple of months, might even have been longer, and you still can't see the colour very well, but I think this is a better representation of the colour than was in the original video. I'd have to go back and double check, but anyway, that's where you can find her on Instagram if you want to take a screenshot of that. So yes, I'm going to be using these lovely blue bits and pieces because I did mention my daughter's favourite colour is blue, pale blue, duck egg blue. So I'm going to, because all of these bits are so special, I didn't want to use them, and then I thought, what can be more special than a 21st birthday journal? So all of these bits and pieces are going to be used in the journal. So I've got those frames, I've got stamps, tags, all sorts of bits and pieces. This lovely vellum tuxedo pocket, which I will use somewhere. I'm going to try and make sure I use everything from this set in this journal. And this one is edged beautifully with some gold, and I haven't used my gold for a while, so we're going to have a bit of gold in this as well. So I've got some squared paper. I don't know if you can see the squares on that. Don't know if the camera's picking it up. Will it pick it up? I think you can just see. And these have all been dyed, so they all coordinate. And this is some paper from an exercise book. And then I've got some A4 paper. Then this ribbon I will be able to use. And I may even use the tissue that it was all wrapped in. I don't know yet, we'll see. But that's got the gold feathers on, so maybe that will work. And then I've got a few kits. I haven't printed the whole kits out. I've just done my usual, printed a few out on just, this is just basic copy paper for now, because I like to get an idea of what they're going to look like before I decide what paper I'm actually going to print them on. And these kits, I've got 3 different digi kits from Etsy. I'll link them below when I put this video up. So that one, I'm not even going to attempt to remember where they're from, but this, I've, as I say, just printed these out to get an idea of the colour, you know, whether I think they'll work together, and also with the bits I've already picked out that I want to use. That was a second kit, and then this was a third kit. So obviously I can use these as backing pages on the journal pages. So you've got that and that one and that one. So that's what I've got together to use so far. The only thing I'm thinking about, I think I can make this all work together, but I'm not sure about this font and the fact that it's not white, but you know, it's very light, and I'm not sure if that will work with, see on these papers the writing is black and more old-fashioned, so on the pages in this kit where there's writing, I may cover that with other things. I think that will make it work better. So that's what I've got at the moment. And then, oh, I'm cross with myself because I'd gone down to the garage. All my fabric is stored in the garage, and because I'd decided I'm going to do a blue journal, that's from the end of year journal that I need to keep, because I will probably need bits of that when I'm working on that journal, so that needs to go over there in my scrap pile. I'd pulled out, this is Flower Fairy fabric. You'll have seen the green version of this in the fairy journal I made for my cousin earlier in the year. So I pulled out all my sort of blue fabrics. This was like what I used for the cover of the Ukraine journal that we auctioned to raise money for Ukraine earlier on in the year as well. And then this was this is a curtain I got from the local charity shop. This is a skirt I got from the charity shop. So all this lace I want to use. And this was the other blue fabric. Do you remember I said in the I think it was not the last video, but in a previous video, when I decided I was going to make a blue journal, this was what I wanted to use as the cover, because it's bedding from when my girls were small. So I thought that would work. So I've pulled all this out, and now I'm going to do a Winnie the Pooh journal. But I do have in the garage, in the box in the garage, which I now need to go back and rummage through, loads of different Winnie the Pooh fabrics, because I made my daughter a Winnie the Pooh quilt about 10 years ago, maybe not quite that long. And so I've got quite a lot of fabrics left over from that, but I don't want the cover to be too babyish, and I think all the Winnie the Pooh fabric I've got is quite babyish, but I'm going to pull it out and bring it up, because, you know, it might work for ruffles or pockets or other trims, even if I don't use it for the cover. And then I may still, I don't know what I'm going to do for the cover yet. I'm going to have to think about that, do a rethink, but I can start on the innards anyway and mull it over what I'm going to do for the cover. So that's where I am at the moment. They're the bits and pieces. As I said, they're the papers I've pulled out to use. Those fabrics I will put to one side. I'll keep these fabrics because I'm definitely going to use the laces, and I think I will set about cutting this up and tea staining some of it. I've got to tea dye some more papers, so I'll probably do that at the same time. So yeah, that's my little introduction to my next journal, and as I say, you won't be watching this until a few weeks after I've made it, but I am going to film the process and share it with you all. So hope you found that interesting. I'll be back again, I don't know when, because I don't know when this is going up, but I will be back again with another video soon. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you found that interesting. Enjoy your crafting time, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.